Hey, this is Seth with In Demand Career. I show people how to get jobs in digital marketing with no previous experience or education. And this is the March 2021 career walkthrough video where you can see there are about 73,000 open positions. Remember in February there were about 64,000 open positions, and now there's 73. It's been into the high 70s, even the 80s. There's a lot of, jobs are opening up, jobs are being filled, but there's still 70,000 open positions pretty much every day, which illustrates the incredible demand and the low supply of skilled workers, which is what makes this opportunity so great. So I'm going to walk you through about 20 or so opportunities, which is not even 1%, because 1% of 70,000 is 700 jobs. So let's get into it. Let's get into some of these specific opportunities. Chicago, Illinois, remote. That's the other thing. Most of these jobs have become remote. This is an intern job. There's actually coming up, there's a couple of jobs at the same agency, but this is review and analyze client sites for clear areas needing improvement. What do I teach you guys right away in the SEO section? Kaboom! What did Andrea just do? A whole video on auditing client sites based on real clients that she's working with at her real job at Thomson Reuters. 0 to 2 years digital marketing experience. That's a pretty big range, don't you think? 0 to 2 years, basic understanding of these things, and that is what is required here. And then, of course, character is something that people always look for in job interviews. They want someone who's confident, genuine. They want you to be passionate. They want you to be a good fit for their team. So that is just one opportunity. Now you got Ppc Specialists. 3 months ago, only 19 applicants in Charlotte. Probably remote position, yes. 0 to 1 year experience in PPC. We need somebody to work on a small PPC team of remote individuals. Budget, CPA, A/B split testing, all the stuff you learn. And remember, guys, search, retargeting, researching keywords, all the things you learn in the course, and you only need 0 to 1 years of experience. So if you're in my class, guys, apply for this job. And again, Google Ads certification preferred. Show up with your certification, blow them out of the water. Remember, I show you how to show up and be the most compelling out of all those 19 or 200 or however many candidates you might see. This one is a marketing specialist in New York City. Manage social platforms. This is more of a social and copywriting job, but I like how it also is 0 to 1 years of social media experience. Oh, I didn't see this one. Must be bilingual in Chinese and English. Well, for any of my, actually do have a couple of students who are bilingual. Apply for this job. Let's see. Results repeating in Pennsylvania. This is digital marketing specialist, writing for web, email marketing, 1 to 3 years of experience. This one is at the same, I mean, there's a few here. PPC. Now, this is the one I really like, guys, because this one is the perfect, this is like the model job posting. Posted 2 weeks ago with one applicant. You could be that one applicant, guys, or you could be applicant number 2. They're obviously still hiring. Works under the director of paid search, clearly a junior role. And how much experience do you need? 6 months to 2 years of experience, dude. 6 months. I mean, I've told you before not to really believe it when they say 2 years. They will. All my students you've seen hired have had less experience, but they're saying it right here, like saying 6 months. So if you show up with 3 months experience or even a month from having just done your experience in the course, you will be a good candidate here. A/B split testing, analyze campaign results, implement advertising best practices. And again, remember, guys, I teach you in the course to set up and optimize ad campaigns. You do not have to be an expert in this. You do not even have to have much experience. You can have just a little bit of experience running very small campaigns. You know the language. They are going to teach you. It says right here, they're going to work under the direction of the director of paid advertising. You're going to get trained on the job. So don't be afraid. They're going to see on your resume. That's what I show people. They don't lie about it. You say, I've only been doing digital marketing for a couple of months, but you know all this stuff? Great. Our one other applicant didn't. And, the same situation for SEO. And in this one, it said 1 year of experience, but it says a fundamental understanding of search engine optimization. And I love how it says previous marketing experiences are quite great. Show them the experience. Show them your site audit. Show them that you've worked on like one small website. And when it says, I love how it says 1 year experience working with SEO. And but like these guys, look, again, they got one other applicant. This is the situation. You will have a very good chance of standing out. This one, I liked this one. I put it in here because it's in Iowa. Even though it says, well, here's what's funny. It says 4 years of professional experience preferred. Now, that is a weird way of wording things. That's like, well, we want you to have, like, you know, some job you worked on for 4 years. But that's really not it. When it says digital marketing background and these types of things, you're like, the person that put this job posting together, they're not going to find the right people, especially with, you know, just 2 applicants. I know it was posted recently, and it's in the middle of Iowa, and it says it's sometime remote. I'm telling you guys, these guys in the middle of Iowa are not finding a lot of people to apply for this position. This one, a little bit different. Orlando, decent sized city, has 76 applicants. Strategize, execute, track funnels, conversions. 1 to 2 years of experience. That's another good jokes. I like that. But again, when you see 1 year experience, 0 year experience, 2 years experience, you have a really good shot of getting hired and getting considered. Here's another one. Posted 1 month ago with only 3 applicants. Attract web traffic, conduct A/B split testing. What did it say? Minimum 1 year digital marketing experience. The formatting got kind of weird on this job posting. Mastery of digital marketing tools, including Google AdWords, Google Analytics. I'm telling you guys, they had 3 applicants a month ago. They're not finding people who can do this job. You definitely could get this one. This one is, what did I put in here? 3 years experience in a marketing role, but really they say 1 to 2 years experience working with Google Ads and Facebook. And I like how it said paid social with Google Ads, which you guys know Google Ads is not social, it is search. And then, here's what, remember I always use this example. Whenever it says preferred qualification, Google Ads certification, it means that the person that posted this doesn't know what they're talking about. Anyone who had a year experience in Google Ads will be certified. It's like asking a truck driver and saying, hey, if you're a licensed driver, that's a plus. No, it means the person who posted this doesn't really know what they're doing, and they have had a ton of applicants. You never know exactly why somebody might have all of these applicants, but like I always say, the attitude should be go after a job like this because you're going to stand out. You're going to really stand out if you've done my course and followed my instructions. Here's another one. Remote, 3 weeks ago, 2 applicants. Research and create PPC campaigns, divide keyword targets, keyword planner, ad roll, AdWords, Google Analytics, Google Search Console, meaning they want a little bit of SEO, which is why I teach you guys to know SEO and PPC so you can show up in the interview and just blow them out of the water. And then minimum 2 years of relevant work experience, not set in stone. Basic knowledge of these tools and what was I going to say? Excellent written verbal communication skills, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this is a great opportunity. Again, you could definitely stand out from, again, if they had 2 applicants and they haven't hired anybody, the job posting is still up. It's still open. It's only 2 other people. In this case, you get more applicants, digital marketing specialist at this automotive group, creating AdWords, email marketing, what I teach in the course, work as part of a team, knowledge of Facebook, Google AdWords. It just says Google AdWords. They didn't even put anything specific like, setting up campaigns, split testing, which also means that the people posting this likely, aren't that knowledgeable in it, and 1 to 2 years experience. Again, this is obviously entry level, $38,000 a year, perfect opportunity to stand out from these other applicants. You've got PPC and Facebook in Orlando, positive, success-minded culture. Again, this is where your personality and cultural fit plays into it. But I like how that's what they lead with, because that means, again, your personality plays a big part, but you also need to know how to manage SEM, PPC, blah, blah, blah. And what did it say here? Once again, guys, when it says Google Ads certification, a plus, and it says 2 to 5 years experience, I still put it in there. Because and even here, look what it says, Facebook advertising knowledge. So it's set up here, Facebook in the job title, but then here it says Facebook advertising knowledge. So again, it's sending mixed signals. But this is definitely something you could be considered for. Let's see, this one has been up for 4 months. Now this is kind of interesting. 96 applicants 4 months ago. Doesn't look like they found anybody. Experience creating paid digital campaigns. Basic WordPress knowledge. Familiar with SEO. Everything I teach in the course. Basic experience building email campaigns. And let's look for the requirements. I don't see any year requirements. So this is interesting. They're in Georgia. They're in Atlanta. They have 96 applicants 4 months ago, still hiring, and no year requirements. Guys, if you're in my course, apply for this job. Even if it's not remote, they'll probably make it remote for you. Here's paid social, another remote job. Love how it comes up as remote Oregon. I don't think there actually is a remote Oregon. It just means it's remote. Social media program, assistant strategic thinking, 1 to 2 years of experience, SEM, social media, display. And again, base knowledge in key areas of digital marketing. Guys, whether you're looking at this or you're in my course, remember, don't overcomplicate this. You don't need tons of experience. It says base knowledge in key areas of digital marketing. Base knowledge. After it said 1 to 2 years related of experience. And then it says, or equivalent combination of education and experience. Well, that means, guys, I swear to God, these degree things, I always tell you, just ignore those, because out of the 5 applicants that have shown up, I'm sure very few have been able to say that they actually understand the ins and outs of Google ads, Facebook ads, SEO, and have actually run even a small campaign. Here's another one at a church in Dallas, Texas, posted 2 weeks ago with a whopping 6 applicants. This is a Christian organization. So that's an interesting, all different industries need digital marketing. Bachelor degree, ignore it. Agency experience preferred. Minimum 1 year experience in marketing. Minimum 1 year experience. Now, faith-based knowledge extremely useful. This would be great. If you have a faith-based background, this is definitely something you should apply for. Cultural fit, I tell you, if you show up for this job, you've done my course, you generated your experience, you worked on a few campaigns, you have the passion, and you also resonate with this particular company and what they're advertising, you are a shoo-in. You are a shoo-in. A shoo-in means like you will get the job, or you at least get an interview. This is another one, Port Washington, 3 weeks ago, 3 applicants. Wow, that's a lot, right? No. Work alongside digital marketing team. You're probably going to be trained on the job. 1 year of SEO. Google Analytics, Moz, Majestic. We talk about all these different tools in the course. No jerks. So cultural fit, 1 year. And you're working on law firms, which, by the way, you apply to this one. If you're in my course, talk to Andrea, one of my coaches. She works at a company that does SEO for law firms. So she could definitely give you some insights on this particular one. I'm actually going to save this for people in my class for a recommendation. Digital marketing coordinator in Utah, plan and execute SEO, SEM, target audience. And I like how it says bachelor's degree or 4 years experience. Again, this is posted by someone in human resources. They don't know anything about this. This, we all know, you've heard me say it again and again, having a bachelor's degree in communication, which is a terrible degree, or marketing, where you're learning about nonsense for 4 years, is not the same as 4 years of digital marketing experience. And by the way, if you have 4 years of digital marketing experience, you're not getting paid $52,000 a year. And these guys are going to find that out. Whether they have already hired for this position before or not, anyone who's got 4 years of digital marketing experience is not going to work for $52K. So you could definitely be a shoo-in for this job as well. This one's in New York City with a ton of applicants. Abrams. Now this is, I left this in here. This isn't the type of position that I normally recommend because this is social media. Just straight social media without paid, without being Facebook ad or Instagram ad or Twitter ad is not really the best kind of job, because trying to create an organic following on social media is not possible these days. You have to pay. And those jobs don't really pay. However, what I liked was, I liked the company because it looked like they were doing something for books like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Star Wars, Marvel, and Avatar. So that's why I kept it in here. There's just so many cool companies to work for. Associate media planner. This isn't exactly PPC or SEO. It looks like it's going to be kind of a lot of media strategy and planning and execution, needing to know Microsoft Office and the various platforms. So this is not, again, not exactly the thing that I recommend, but it says 1 year experience, and I know having the knowledge from the course would also make you a standout in this position. This one's kind of funny because they actually say you must have your Google certification, which I actually appreciate. Yes, and you guys, you should have it before you apply if you've taken my course. But you're going to be managing budgets up to 175,000, and I love how it says 1 year of digital paid experience. 1 year. And they're telling you right there, guys, we're not making this up. When you've heard my students say that they were suddenly handed all this budget like I was handed, this is what happens. And don't worry, if you're going to get handed, if they're going to give a person with 1 year of experience this much budget, they're going to support you. And finally, we've got one from a month ago with 8 applicants. A/B split testing, optimizing CPA, and then this one, why did I leave this in here? Oh, I thought this one was funny because it said a combination of master's degree and 1 year of related experience. I'm like, dude, again, you don't know what you're talking about. Person with a master's degree is worthless. They didn't learn anything practical. So this was obviously a human resources person that put this together. And then, oh yeah, right here, proficiency with Google Ads and solid understanding of Google Analytics. Again, guys, they say, 3 years of experience with email marketing. But when they say proficiency with Google Ads and a solid understanding, again, it means that they want somebody who knows the language. And again, it was posted a month ago with 8 applicants. So anyway, that is, I'm going to just key in on, what was it? This is the one I liked with the law firms, because again, I remind myself to talk to Andrea about this one, because again, she works for Thomson Reuters and she helps people out in my course. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was inspiring, and I hope that got you excited about learning these skills and starting to apply for these jobs. The opportunities are still out there. You just got to get your foot in the door, get that first position, and you can leverage up so easily. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below this video. Make sure to check out my free intro course or webinar, and I will see you guys in the next video.